It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant. The Brilliant Reports
Our homie Ebony Williams, she's the host of the Holding Court podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. First black housewife on the Real Housewives of New York. This is a very sharp young lady. And I love the conversation that Ebony had. I'm actually going to send it to you, Alex, so you can, insert it. But basically, Ebony said she would be the type of wife that would curate the house, make sure the house looks good, make sure the house smells good, make sure the house is always clean. You'd have a hot meal every day.
Respect.
You know what I mean? Everything. She would hold everything down at the house, but she don't want to pay no bills. She was like, I don't want to pay not a lick of mortgage, because if I'm doing everything the wife is supposed to do, you're the husband, that's what you're supposed to
protect.
What if I hire someone to do all the things that she just said?
Well,
yeah,
what if I
you want
hire
the companionship though?
What if I hire a personal chef? What if I hire a cleaning lady?
You would
the same.
even with that, your wife, I believe, would still be holding down certain things, just because that's just what wives do. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Everybody needs a supervisor. You know what I'm saying?
Manager,
so exactly. So even if
Yeah.
you're hiring those people to do certain things, the woman in the house still has to dictate what needs to be done where.
I guess it depends on what the house looks like. Like at a certain point in time, there's diminishing returns for like cleaning the house and cooking. Like if you got a 1-bedroom apartment and you cook, clean, take care of everything, groceries there, we're good.
She also said kids too, and with the ill thing that she said,
kids is different. She don't have any kids, so we don't know if that's true.
But listen, this the ill thing she said. She didn't just say her kids; she said your kids. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So she said your kids, possibly your kids. So you might come in with kids.
Yeah.
If she's willing to hold that down.
I'm just saying, like, if we're living in like a $25 million mansion, if you think it's an even exchange for like preparing my scrambled eggs in the morning and me buying a $25 million mansion, like you got something off.
Yeah, but guess what? You're lying to yourself. Every man lies to himself. Would you rather have the $25 million mansion or a bad woman?
$25 million.
You're a liar.
Because that mansion comes with bad women.
But that's the point. Either way, you still want the woman. You're still going to get a woman there. And you're not going to want something just to smash all the time.
No, I'll take my wife over anything.
For sure.
I thought we just, when you said bad woman, I thought you just meant like.
But that's what I mean. Your wife is a bad woman.
No. I thought you meant just like a bad, I thought you were afraid to say bad bitch.
No. Your wife is a bad woman.
Of course. No. I hear what you're saying. Like, I don't know. I personally like that. I just don't, I like that equation. I love being taken care of. I think it's a really amazing situation, and really, honestly, like it taps into my heart. Like if a girl takes care of me and she wants me to be taken, my girl takes care of me. She wants
and that's
me to
why you take care of her.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's why you take care of that mortgage and the bills and everything else. The reason I like what Ebony said is because it was Ebony saying it. Because you always hear the chick that ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
talking about how, she want a man to take care of everything.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's interesting.
It's always the chick who can't take care of themselves that's saying they want a man to take care of everything.
Did you hear that Disney fucking chick the other day on it was going viral a little bit, and she was like, her ex put her in a new apartment, but he got to keep paying for it because he brought her up to a new lifestyle, and he can't just take her away from that new lifestyle since.
Now, ex what?
Ex-boyfriend.
Yikes. Oh, no, ex-boyfriend. No way. Ex-boyfriend, you don't owe that.
No.
Ex-husband.
Right, though? You saw the clip I'm talking about?
I saw the clip, yeah.
Ex-husband, yes.
Yes.
Ex-boyfriend, no.
Wait, hold on. Ex-husband, if we're married and then we become divorced, I still got to pay your bills?
If you brought me to this lifestyle, yes.
That's actually.
So you gonna make her go back to the ghetto or the projects or wherever she was going?
Oh yeah, you got to talk.
Yes.
No. You got to talk.
Coming after you.
No, you can't even do that.
And you had me in a mansion?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'll tell you after the pod. But I was at this person's really big plush house, and they were like, "Yeah, my wife got the same kind of house right down the street." And I'm like, "Really?" And it was like, "Yeah, because when you get a divorce, when she goes to court, she has to maintain the same lifestyle as you did, especially being that they got young kids. You can't do that.
Why?
I don't know. That's the
Mommy
way the law
house
works.
is over there, and daddy house is over here. Ain't gonna do it.
Where's the patriarchy when it comes to this shit?
Hey man, you
double standards, baby.
That's right. This guy lived a certain lifestyle. His wife was with him. They had kids. You can't scale down.
But it speaks to kind of what Ebony says, because she says she'll stop working and take care of the house. So it's like she had to sacrifice her career
For sure.
Okay.
That's
True.
why you
That's
gotta
a
keep
good point.
it.
So that's
sure.
another
Now, I
thing
don't know if
that's
Ebony
important.
said that, but
Yeah, I ain't hear that
I like
either.
that. I like where you took the conversation.
I like that logic, but these rules
I know she said that.
No, I
these
ain't
rules
hear
were put
that.
in place when women weren't working. But I like that idea. Like, if you come up with somebody, I don't see why they shouldn't have half.
Oh,
You know
but
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if God forbid,
Don't
which-
even put it out there. But we know what you're
God
saying.
forbid,
Yeah.
me and my wife ever got divorced, which will never happen. I hope not. But God forbid, right? Yes, absolutely take half.
Yeah.
She been with me for 23
Yeah.
years.
Because you helped build the whole thing.
100%.
she had
But
to
if
be
you
there.
marry some girl, it doesn't work out after a year, and now you got to keep this
Nah.
girl in a mansion for the
Nah.
rest. Like, that's crazy.
We want prenup. We want prenup.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. But that's
I think you should go in with a prenup and then take the prenup after like 5 years, 6 years.
Take it
nah,
away.
don't ever take it away.
I knew a guy
Nah.
who did that.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Guy, he ripped it up after their like second kid or third kid. He was like, nah.
You know,
so-
you deserve
that's
half. If you do it, I give you half. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
different.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Second, third
That's what
kid
I'm saying.
different. Because it's
Yeah.
like
5 years, 2 kids.
You're
Yeah.
gonna want her to be good. You're gonna want the kid to be
Kids.
good, whatever.
That's kind of interesting. The idea, like we kind of have a prenup built into a lot of marriages, right? Like, I think they say that if you're married less than a year, it's annulled or something like that, or less than a month.
Mhm. Oh, what Kim Kardashian did.
Was that it? She got one of her marriages annulled. I think that's
I
the
think it
term.
was like right before they supposed to be like locked in.
She
got out of there.
exactly. So now
Mhm.
nobody gets anything. So it's almost like the law understands sometimes you make a mistake. So we're gonna give you a little room to see if you made the mistake. And what you're basically saying is, well, why don't you give me a little bit more room than that? Let's do a 5-year period where everybody got a prenup. And if you make it past that 5 years, it's like, hopefully by then you got a family. You guys have invested in different things.
Yes.
You put time into your businesses,
Yeah,
your
look.
life. She deserves some of that,
I
man.
love that, but it's a lot of different circumstances that have to be involved. Like you said, 2 or 3 kids, man.
Yeah.
5 years, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no kids. Even if you get one, I ain't giving you half. You don't need half of, if I got $1 billion, why do you need half of my $1 billion to
You
take care of one
quarter.
kid?
Oh, that's another thing. Like, we got it. Like, there's limits for how much athletes get paid, but not wives. That's crazy. Like,
Salary cap. What a
you need
goddamn
salary
salary
cap, right? Like, think about that.
Boy,
Like,
right
if,
away.
if 30 million is enough for LeBron now, like that's if the NBA says that's enough for LeBron to make, he shouldn't make any more than 30 million. How the fuck can Jeff Bezos' wife make 8 billion or whatever the fuck it is? Now, she started the company with him, and I understand that she was like
Yeah.
doing instrumental in building it, so she deserves hers on that level. I'm not saying she's not, but maybe there's a better example of a wife that did not do that. She married a super rich guy, and now he got to hit her off with hundreds of millions of dollars.
Happens
It's like,
every
come
day,
on,
bro.
bro. You not
Wildest
LeBron?
thing I saw was Dr. Dre's wife asking for money,
Come on.
all this money, but I don't care about the money part. It was the I want money for charity. You already getting
You're a charity.
$6
You're a
million.
charity. You're a
You
charity.
want me to give you money to give to charity?
Ouch.
So who gets the karma? Who gets the blessing? Do you get the blessing? Because it's my money.
Yeah,
I'm giving you money to give to charities. Like
yeah.
Jeff Bezos' wife, she got the money. She uses that money that she got to give to charities.
Yeah,
She donates to a lot of them. Why would I need to pay you to donate to charity?
Yeah.
That was wild. I don't know if
was
she
just doing
won
a
that,
lot.
but just the request was wild.
She's doing a lot. She just want to hit on anywhere. Bad lawyer or just somebody who's greedy.
She just want to get as much as possible.
just as much as possible. Being greedy. You ain't gotta be like that. Get out the way.
But I do respect what Ebony said. I think what Ebony said was very clear and it was very fair. And the key thing that she said was, this is what I think. She wasn't making no generalizations. She was like, she said, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and this is what I want you to do.
And
I don't have a problem with that because I think a man's job is to protect and provide.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've been on both sides. You know what I'm saying? When I first got fired from Wendy Williams' show back in the day, I was too proud to go collect unemployment. I was at home with my oldest daughter when she was born because I got fired November 2008. She was born June 2008. I stayed home with my baby while my wife went to work. You know what I'm saying? When we got behind on
Blessings.
bills and, you know, we was late on rent, she's the one that had to go stand in front of the courtroom and let the courtroom know why we weren't able to pay our bills and that.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. My wife held it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, it's like now tables have turned in a very significant way. I don't want her to do nothing. She does her personal training on the side and she holds it down. She holds down the house. She's the CEO of the house. That's what she does.
Look, I love that too. And I think it's like unfortunate. I think here's the big misconception is that men are not supportive of a woman who wants to take care of the house and take care of the kids.
Very big.
We
job.
absolutely are. 100%.
I love it.
I think the pushback comes when like there's an entitlement, especially from woman who doesn't even have kids with you. and feels like they deserve this treatment because they're with you. And it's like,
Mhm.
whoa. Nobody deserves anything.
Slow
Like,
down.
we both play roles in the relationship.
That's right.
And like, you're not doing me a favor by taking
doing your
care of the
job.
house. I'm not doing you a favor by working. We both work
Got a
together
partnership.
to
That's
build
right.
this shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we get a little bit resentful. It's like, well, I don't tell you every single day. You know what I did? I worked.
Yeah.
I don't need to thank you. I don't need none of that.
But you get to go outside though.
Exactly.
You get to see your friends. You get to- you get to do that.
I can't see my friends at work, except that's what I do for work.
Yeah, and I think and I think we should respect the fact, you know, of a woman who can do her own thing. You know what I'm saying? If a woman can do her own thing, if a
And
woman can
take
make
care
her own
home.
money, if a woman's already educated and she's choosing
Yo, that's
to play the
huge.
role of
Yeah.
the housewife, and she was like, you know what? You want me to cool out and kick
Yeah.
it at the house and take care of the house,
Very
take care of the
respectful.
kids? You got to respect that
Yes.
because
Yo.
she's literally
It's a choice.
giving up her
Yes.
dreams
Yes.
and aspirations to hold it down for the family. That's the ultimate sacrifice.
100%.
You know what I mean? And guess what? If I could do it, I would too. You wouldn't sit your ass down somewhere?
I don't think.
I don't know.
Nah, me neither.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie to you because I see
I
what
wouldn't
she's doing and I cannot do it. Like, it's a superwoman.
Nah,
There's no
yeah,
way. I was gonna go crazy over her taking too long. She said she's gonna take a shower. She was on the phone for like 15 minutes before she went to shower. I was catching that whole attitude. Like, you
Watching the
said you
baby.
taking a shower, so I'm already timing you. You 22 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When they go past that 22 minutes, hey,
Hey, man, I tried to say it on this podcast a few weeks ago. It's just a thing that women have with the kids that
Blessings,
men
man.
don't have.
God
And
bless
guess what?
y'all. God bless
I
y'all.
don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
My 5-year-old and 2-year-old abuse me, and I'm screaming for help. I love my baby. I love them, but no,
I really can't do it yet. I mean,
Nah, man.
give me a
no.
little couple more years. I promise you, I got you. We can go do things together.
When
and
they
all that.
older,
Peace.
cool. You know what I'm saying? When they babies and 5 and 2, it's like I'm not built for it.